I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
I think I'm getting your attention.
Hulu? Never heard of it. Disney Plus? More like Disney minus that shit from my life. Netflix?
You get the hell out!
Who in their right mind needs these antiquated streaming services when you have this level of entertainment on Twitch? I mean, come on, folks. You tell me how you're gonna pass up on this. Now that's truly riveting content if you ask me. Jesus Christ. Where do I even start with all of this? I originally wasn't even going to cover this entire situation because when you look at this from a surface level, it's just another Twitch thought trying to squeeze money out of people because they have a pair of chesticles. Then I saw the creature that you met in our introduction of this video, and I knew I had to address the disgusting white knighting that's going on because it's detrimental to all streamers and all content creators. This grade A streamer is Bad Bunny. She is a liberal talk show streamer on Twitch, and I honestly had no idea what she actually did on stream because the only clips I've ever seen of her have been her just begging for more money on her stream.
How did my whole speech about how I need subs and to keep the stream going if you like the content, blah, 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 how that results in 0 subs? There are regulars here. $5 a month. How do you have hours of time to watch me and not $5? I don't know. What are you doing with your life where you have hours of time to watch Twitch and not $5 to provide for the content that you're watching? Look at, I have a wall of non-subs. This is fucking actually really heartbreaking because it's like people just really really don't respect me as a content creator.
And then, when she doesn't get donations or subscribers, she starts screeching like Banshee.
$5 a month. $5 a month.
She gets upset that her constant whinging didn't net her any subscribers. You can tell that this is something that has worked for her in the past because there's just this look of pure shock and utter disbelief on her face. How dare people come onto Twitch, a free site where millions of streamers broadcast themselves for the entertainment of others? How dare those subhuman viewers take the time out of their day and go onto your channel and disrupt your stream? The amount of entitlement here is just astonishing. Can someone tell her that being an asshole isn't a personality? Honestly, all of us might be off base here. We might not just understand the deep level troll that's going on here. She may have found her niche as a kink Twitch streamer. You know, the guys who just get off to being treated like shit? It's like the woman would call you a loser and the guy would just be sitting there trying his best not to completely rip his dick off because he's furiously jerking off while sending her money. Bad Bunny is just so boring and uncharismatic and just flat out unlikable. I honestly can't think of any reason that anyone would want to watch her content and actually give her money. Bad Bunny is a perfect example of someone who just hates streaming, but she does it because she thought it would be easy. She figured she could just fire up her webcam and sit in front of her computer and just rake in the cash. Unfortunately, you need an actual personality for that. You need to be likable and produce content that's actually worth supporting. There are countless YouTubers and Twitch streamers that put so much of their time and effort into their content, and you can tell that they're passionate about what they do, and that's why people have no problem supporting them. Yes, content creators will plug their Patreons. They'll remind their audience that subscribing and sharing their content really helps them out, but their fans don't care because they want to support them. Their fans are not being berated by the creator who expects and demands that they're paid for what they're doing. I was shocked to find that Bad Bunny is in her 30s because her childish entitlement is akin to that of a teenager.
So I can impress people in bed. I can like clean myself up okay. Right now I'm not like perfectly cleaned up, but I do okay. I'm like hotter than average. Take the average. I'm hotter than average. I'm smarter than average. I'm funnier than average. I'm an above average individual. I'm 33 and I look fucking like young. So yeah. I'm pretty sure that I deserve an insanely rich guy.
I have some pretty shocking bad news for you, Bad Bunny, and to anyone else who thinks that they're owed something by their audience, or by anyone for that matter. No one owes you a goddamn thing. You are lucky that you have that wall of non-subs that for whatever reason wants to watch your stream.
I have a wall of non-subs. This is fucking actually really heartbreaking.
They have so many other options when it comes to finding actual content creators who produce content that's worth watching. But no, instead they stick with you. You of all people. You should be thanking your viewers, not chastising them for not spending their hard-earned money on you. God forbid that they want to spend their money on someone or something more valuable than some airheaded twat that stares deadpanned into a monitor while she watches YouTube videos. Of course, this has led to Bad Bunny coming out and saying that she was joking.
I know that someone posted me a clip of me saying that like I want subs on live stream fails because there's like a smattering of angry insults in here today. I should honestly do that more often. It's really funny.
I didn't even watch the clip, but I did see the post. I assume you were joking, right?
Of course I was joking. I was started doing this. I started like, man, give me subs. It's whatever. I don't know.
What the fuck? What is wrong with these weirdo incels?
They're really weird. Women are evil, and they're just finding a way to fit something into that narrative. Expecting blah blah blah. Like, how are you consuming this free entertainment? Like, how do you think free entertainment is available to you? It's because other people actually provide money so you can be a cheap ass. That's it. Other people provide money because they're generous and they see like a thing that they want to support, a form of entertainment they want to support, and then you leech. But that's the reality of it, period. Period. If you're watching Twitch as a non-donating, non-sub, you are leeching. Does that mean that you should feel bad about it? I don't know. But the reality is that you are leeching. Women are evil and they're just finding a way to fit something into that narrative. Of course I was joking.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, it's totally because men hate women. It's not because of your shitty behavior and bad attitude. This leads us into our next section of the video. You remember this pathetic excuse for a male from the beginning of the video, don't you? What's that? You don't? He was so pathetically beta and full of soy your brain tried to burn it out of existence? Don't worry, viewer. Here's a refresher course.
So if a guy pays for my tab,
I'm getting your attention. I feel like I touched like a vampire touching holy water.
can I help you?
This loathsome embodiment of excess estrogen is a Twitch streamer called Central Committee, who is also a political talk show personality on Twitch. He has made it his mission to be a doormat for his goddess, Bad Bunny, and defend her to his very end. He shall let no harm come to his beloved as long as he draws breath. Soy Central is very upset that people are rightfully criticizing his queen for being a bratty child, and he will not stand for it. Dr. Disrespect has mocked Bad Bunny and others like her for treating their fans like they're nothing more than pay pigs, whose sole purpose is to pay them and fund their mediocre content. While I'm not a huge fan of the Doc's character that he plays, I can see why people find him entertaining, And that's exactly what this is. Entertainment.
I've been live for almost 10 minutes now. And there's just not enough people subbing to the channel. Yeah. You're my manager. Yeah, listen. If people are gonna watch me for free, you better line up the contracts.
For those of us who have an intelligence level greater than that of a plank of wood, it can be seen and understood that this is satire. He's making fun of her. Unfortunately for Soy Central, his intelligence equates to a pile of soggy dirt.
Thing is,
wow, this only has 980 views, and it's from Dr. Disrespect, one of the biggest streamers on the platform, and nobody cares! It's almost like you're sexist! It's almost like you've been exposed right fucking now by me! QED! End of debate!
Incels hate him.
Where's the #1 post?
Central. The only thing that you have exposed here is all of that pent-up incel rage. Your inability to grasp satire saddens me as somebody who shares a species with you. Granted, I come from a galaxy far from here, but not far enough to escape your minuscule intellect and misguided rage. Central would have you believe that this is all due to the fact that Bad Bunny is a female.
Because nobody else gets called out like this. No man gets called out for this. Women get called out for this. Women get called out for this. It's so blatantly obvious. And the reason why this is getting retweeted and liked so much is because she's an attractive woman who didn't act like a nice person. Which is what makes sexually frustrated incels angry. Woman not acting. Woman out of her place. Me mad.
Well, I have news for you too, Central. Nobody gives a shit that she's female except you. You are so desperate to throw your dick into her that you have no qualms with excusing her childish behavior, even though she treats you like the pathetic beta cuck that you are. Wings of Redemption isn't female, and people give him shit all of the time, and rightfully so, because he's a shitty person.
I'm just trolling you, chill. It's not
Hey, whatever. I hope your family dies in an automobile wreck.
What? Who the fuck says that?
I say that because you're a fucking piece of shit.
Darkside Phil isn't female. People call him out constantly for milking his viewers and only streaming for the money.
The other thing that's very alarming is that I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
You click on it, just so you know.
You click on it. Good. Now I'm away from that annoying fucking bitch of a kid who I would have slapped in real fucking life if they talked to me like that.
Bad Bunny has been called the female DSP, and there is good reason for that. And for you, of all people, to stick your neck out for someone like her who is so unappreciative and vile, it really shows how pathetic you and other white knights that would follow in your footsteps truly are. This is not an issue of gender, nor should it be turned into one. There are a plethora of amazing female streamers who don't receive any hate simply for the fact that they're females. It might surprise you to learn the genitalia that you possess, or whatever gender you identify as, does not define you as a person or as a content creator. But you know what does? Your actions. White knights are not beneficial to anyone. They are enablers. We grow through adversity. Failure is often our greatest teacher, but if you have a legion of bootlickers at your feet, ready and willing to die and fight for your honor, nothing's going to change. You're not going to grow. Nothing is gained. This is not to say that someone can't stand up for somebody else for being picked on unjustly, but to blindly defend someone's abhorrent behavior to the extent that Central has done with Bad Bunny is not only pathetic, but it's damaging. If Bad Bunny and others like her didn't have a crowd willing to make excuses for their shitty behavior, perhaps they would change what they're doing. Maybe they would be able to reflect on their behavior and see what they're doing is counterproductive to their brand and their image with the people who they should be trying to win over. Don't be a white knight. Be a true friend, be a true fan, and be critical of the content creators that you enjoy watching. It won't only make us better content creators, but it'll allow us to grow as human beings. Despite what Central and Bad Bunny herself would lead you to believe, I don't think Bad Bunny is trolling. I think deep down she is a bitter and nasty individual who's incredibly opportunistic. She seemingly enjoys the negative attention, and she'll play the victim card whenever it suits her. She has little minions like Central who will field hurtful words and negative viewpoints of his queen, even as she shows open disdain for him. But what do you think? Is Bad Bunny the ultimate troll, or do you think she's just abusing her viewers and milking them for all of their worth? Leave it down in the comments below. And remember, folks, don't be a white knight. Don't be like Central.